It would make more sense for the unknown god to save us because this might not be the first time that the sustainer of heavenly principles, aka the unknown god, protected us. Hi there, hope you're doing well. So today I have an interesting topic to talk about. So do you remember the Jade Chamber sacrifice cutscene? Did you find anything weird in it? And what if I were to tell you that the unknown god and the Fatui were involved with the whole incident of the Overlord of the Vortex? Well, you probably might not believe me, but don't skip this video, and trust me, I have plenty of evidence to convince you, so let's start from the beginning. Have you ever thought how weird it was for the Fatui to enter the scene during the battle and attack the Guizhong Ballista? Well, that might not be all that weird because Fatui is up to no good anyway, but do you remember the portals they entered through? Don't you find it weird how there are some red sparks and lighting surrounding the portal? Now we know that the unknown god is capable of opening portals, but her portals look different and they are not gray like the ones Fatui used, but the story doesn't end here. So you remember how I talked about the Jade Chamber sacrifice cutscene having something weird in it? Well, recently I was able to find more leads on the involvement of the unknown god with the Overlord of the Vortex incident. As one of my viewers pointed out about the explosion caused by the crashing of the Jade Chamber. So if we rewind to the scene where Ningguang crashed the Jade Chamber while watching it in slow motion for a split second, you may be able to make out some cubes protecting us from the explosion. Now the question arises, what are those cubes? Some people might say that those cubes covering us from the explosion may not belong to the unknown god, instead it might be Shonli protecting us, but before you jump to that conclusion, just check what I found. On a closer inspection I noticed that for a single frame, which is just before the explosion completely took place, we can see the color of one of the edges of the cube, and guess what? It is red. So that would mean that the cubes protecting us are completely identical to the ones we saw the unknown god use in the opening cutscene. So that would mean that the unknown god protected us from the explosion, but a new question arises, that why? Now some people who believe that Paimon is the unknown god may say that those were Paimon's doing. But I personally don't think that is the case, and before I tell you why, if you are enjoying this video and want to see more similar videos in the future, make sure to subscribe. I really want to cross 1K subs by the end of the year, so even one sub would mean the world to me. So back to the video. The reason I don't believe that Paimon was the one who saved us from that explosion is that it would make more sense for the unknown god to save us because this might not be the first time that the sustainer of heavenly principles, aka the unknown god, protected us. Don't you find it odd how in the opening cutscene, we got confronted by the unknown god after entering Teyvat, but from the start, it never looked like the unknown god wanted to kill us, as first she tested the traveler's abilities, after which she sealed the powers that the travelers possessed, which may sound weird, because she could have easily killed both the travelers if she had any problem with two outlanders entering Teyvat. The whole incident felt more as if she was protecting us by sealing our powers to hide us from someone. What do you think about all of this? Do tell me in the comments. And if you are still watching, you most likely enjoyed this video, so don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any new interesting theories like this one. Until next time, thanks for watching.